What are we looking at?
We have Josh and Isabel.
Josh and Isabel. Let's go.
So
Isabel has no chance at top 8, right?
we've
Even with a
already
win?
had Ash on stream.
Yeah.
We were looking at one of the 2 winning ins being Jason and Josh, who
Yep.
ID'd last round.
Yeah. Is there a link for standings?
Josh is
No, unfortunately.
on domain,
It's just not.
and Isabel is on Storm.
Cool.
It's not an ideal matchup to have on stream,
Storm versus Domain. What is interesting though is
but can be interesting.
is like seeing how the Zoo deck actually deals with it,
Yes.
because they have that element of like, sure, they got Stubborn Denial, they've got the just out there. Why not? Wait.
With
Oh,
open
no,
deck list.
Yeah. So obviously, like Zoo's got Stubborn Denial, which is their main interaction. They can also Leyline Binding the
RAL.
the Ral and the Ruby.
That is the right spelling, isn't it?
Yes. So there's that, which is the main deck, but because Zoo doesn't kill you faster than like turn 5, really, like with a normal hand, Isabel doesn't have to like run out their spells into open mana. So we'll see what actually comes up here.
We'll just pull up the deck list to have a look.
Yeah, it's just pulling up deck lists. I might fall asleep once Isabel starts going off, but decks are very boring.
Looking at Isabel's list, we're looking at a more Storm build, playing the Sinking Stupors, Preordains, 2 Wishes,
No flames for now.
and a Grape Shot in the main. No flames or anything. Just Ral is the only creature. Disputes inside. Display of Power?
Sure.
Sure, that's just make a big stack and then go, cool, copy everything.
Yeah.
And it can't be copied. Sure. And 1 Surgical. So not looking at much to deal with
I think we're
Josh.
starting.
Maybe a defense grid. They've already started. Josh has some interaction in the main with
Josh
Stubborn
has
Denial.
a fairly stock Zoo list. He is playing the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which is good to see. I like the Fable in this deck. I think it works really well. 4 Ragavans to beat up on combo decks, and then the sideboard is prepared for... I think it's fairly prepared.
I think it's quite a widespread sideboard.
Yeah.
Like, we can see some wear and tears that might come in. Night Elf
Probably.
Spell Bombs.
But
Deafening
definitely bring in
Silence.
yeah, it's,
Big one.
he's got a plan. He's got a plan, so we'll have a game.
He's got plan. It might not be an interesting game.
Turn 1, Surveil, Desperate,
Past in Flames.
Past in Flames. Put that Flage in the bin. We'll use it later.
We see Josh open up with a
Comms,
Triome
it's in the
on his
Discord for
turn
you.
1. Fetch
Thank you.
into a... Probably to get a Steam Vencia, I believe it is, for the domain.
Boom. He's done his homework.
I've just played against Josh enough times to know. Probably a Kavoo or Scion here? Kavoo.
There
Sure,
it
that's a
is.
very good play because next turn Josh can get rid of
Pressure.
that Past in Flames
Yeah,
from
get rid
grave
of the
as
Past
well.
in Flames. It's a
which can matter.
5/5, which is just good.
This is starting off to a very good clock for Josh.
If
That's
Josh is
exactly
in a
what he wants.
situation where he has a Stubborn Denial in his hand and a Leyline Binding, he doesn't have to do another game action for the rest of the game other than turn that Carvey sideways.
Yep. We see a Ruby in the Storm player's hand
Yeah, play
coming
it out.
down this turn.
Do we have a backup?
It's reasonable. I haven't seen one. It looks like they have a flip. One of the face cards that you use for
right.
MDFCs, so
Yeah, it could be a
possibly
Ral.
Ral in hand.
What you usually
could
see
be Valakut.
is, you know, they it could be a Valakut. Yeah, they usually sandbag a lot of the time if they don't have a backup. But in this situation,
Josh choosing to
he
discard?
does have a Flage, in fairness. If he can get this Flage online, he can just kill faster, I guess.
But also, I think getting rid of the Past in Flames
Definitely
can be
get rid of the Past in
huge.
Flames, right? I don't know.
I
maybe.
think you get rid of it first and then discard the Flage, especially since you don't have enough cards in grave.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before we get the cards going.
And we see a Sign of Draco
Get the
coming
Scion.
down.
Big clock. Dead in 2 turns.
This gives Kavoo
Trample.
and
First strike.
First strike. So nothing
Neither of
that
which are
matters too much.
To be honest, I don't think any of the keywords
We're going
are
to see the
relevant.
Storm player cast a Desperate Ritual?
Desperate Ritual.
Or is it Pyretic?
It's a Pyretic, yeah.
It's Pyretic Ritual. Desperate's the one with
Okay,
Splice.
so do we have a Stubborn Denial? We do not. So this is going to be a very boring game.
Okay, we're going to see how this goes.
Do you want to explain how Storm wins for the viewers at home?
High Storm count, Grape Shot.
Yeah, so Storm is a mechanic. When you cast a spell, you copy it for each spell you cast prior to it. You can see Isabel is tracking the Storm counters with that little Thunderbolt thing. They're essentially going to try and cast tons and tons of spells and then cast a Grape Shot, which deals 1 damage to any target, but you copy it 19 times.
So they've got their RAL count on the right.
They're very creative trackers.
The middle one is red mana.
Yep.
And the far left is Storm.
Yeah. Annoyingly, RAL tracks its instants and sorceries rather than just spells. So there is that. What are we looking at? What is Opera Love Song? I'm sorry. Oh, it's new.
It's a thing. It's another XL top 2.
Oh, it's not a common. That's why I've not seen it. I was like, that card's really good. But it's not a common.
It's what they just cast a second ago.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
comes the RAL. Okay.
Here comes okay,
red
we got a
mana's far
Leyline
right
binding,
middle
I think.
one is the RAL count, I believe, here.
Unfortunately, I don't think this Leyline binding is going to... Oh, no, we're countering something, are we? No, he doesn't have a counter spell, I don't think. Let's see.
I don't actually know what the middle one is. The top, I know the far right is mana, being red on top, blue on bottom.
So far left is Storm, and then the middle is RAL, is it not?
So I believe the dice on RAL is the RAL triggers. I don't know what the middle one is. I think it might be the RAL triggers, but they put a dice on RAL to count.
It could be the RAL triggers.
Yeah, it is instant and sorceries. It is RAL's, just done differently. And we see a bolt aimed at the RAL in response to an instant
there we go.
cast. So depending on Isabel's hand, this could put
Isabel's
them out of
hand
the
looks
game.
like a fistful of MDFC cards that I can't read.
MDFCs. So looking at Isabel's list quickly, just so we can work out what these are.
So it could be a
I think they're
RAL.
all RALs.
Sink into Stupor.
Or sink into stupors, so lands or
So
RAL.
trash, basically.
Nothing that's worthwhile in this situation, so no.
So if this RAL don't flip, we ain't got much going on. Apart from the cards on the left, obviously, that they can cast until the end of turn.
Until the end of the next turn.
Next turn.
I believe it is. Might need to double check this card.
How much mana have we got, though? Because there is a Past in Flames kicking about in the graveyard.
Next end step.
We got
So
enough
they
mana
go
as a
this
past?
turn. Well, 2 of them go this turn. They haven't separated them into different piles.
I think they have. Look, there's a different
They have.
thing
There
at
is
the
2
bottom.
different
Yeah.
piles. Okay.
Storm is such a
they're
general admin deck,
fetching.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's like playing Twiddle.
It's not. It's actually. I'd say the admin is worse.
Yeah, it is. You got to track all your like exiled stuff
Yeah.
and all this. So Isabel having no mana in pool, casting a ritual here, increasing storm.
We can go Past in Flames, can't we?
Not quite.
Oh, Sink.
Nope, RAL.
Oh, RAL. Sure.
They've played land for turn.
It's all the same. They all look the same.
And now they have a impulse draw. Trying to flip RAL again. We'll see what's rolled here.
5. I think odds
Evens is flip.
odds is damage, evens flip, yeah. Oi, oi, oh, it's Cab's Kind. Hell yeah, good to see him. He doesn't know who I am. I know who he is, because I'm parasocial. Cab's Kind, he is a MTGO grinder,
Oh, okay.
kind of, in England, and he's friends with
Fran just casually
Jacob Crook.
stalking people.
who won Pauper Axion.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
He commented on my Twitter.
Josh having a look at Isabel's graveyard.
Josh just
here.
like simply wasting time by taking game actions,
Uh-huh.
or by not taking game actions. Is it his turn? Oh, it is. He's
Yeah,
untapped.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
passed.
No,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. I take it back.
He untapped. Isabel fizzled.
That's
Did not
huge.
flip RAL,
Get
making
rid
a
of
big
that Past in
difference.
Flames, son.
I don't think it matters. I think he does, but like I don't think it matters here.
Probably does, right? Just recast like 5 impulses.
Well, Isabel only has 1 card in hand, and he doesn't have and they don't have enough mana to cast Past in Flames and then go off.
They've got -2 on their stuff.
Past in Flames cost 5. They have 3. They don't have enough for a ritual after, unless they have a land.
Oh, is it 5 to flashback? Damn.
Yeah,
The more you know.
I believe it is. It's 4
I
mana to
dunno.
cast
I
normally,
might
5 to
be wrong.
flashback. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm right.
You are a combo player, not me. I'll allow it.
Step off, bro.
Right, Josh just assessing his options. I think that's another bolt, so he could deal with RAL. Lovely bit of magic. Bitter Am. Come on, Josh. What's in your
Josh
hand?
has another Kavoo in hand.
I think that's Carvu Bolt. Is that what I'm seeing? Am I
I
blind?
see a bolt in his hand.
Yeah. Tables 1 through 4 have all drawn. Who the hell is that? 197. Is that a phone number? What? Sick.
Have 1 through 4 all drawn?
Yes, they have.
They actually.
No, it's not 1 through 4. I think it's 1. Oh no, yeah, they actually have. So is this
Oh.
the only match that matters? And then it's just tiebreakers
Yes,
between.
because it's done off tiebreaker for
'Cause
Josh
only-
and Jason's
So
match.
if Josh and Jason lose, we get a 3-2.
If Josh and Jason win,
It's one of
no,
them.
because this is just locked.
Yeah.
Because these are all 3-1-1 at least.
No, but there's. Wait, so the top 8's locked? No, it's
Depending on
breakers.
these
Yeah,
two.
It's breakers. Ooh, scary.
So it can end up being off breakers. It's unlikely Josh or Jason get in.
How many
off
rounds in
this,
total for
though.
Swiss? It's 5 rounds. We've only got 26 players.
We're on
today.
our last round now.
So this is for the marbles. One of these players could be in top 8.
Are we on the wrong count?
You're shitting me. Oh no, it's fine. Okay.
No, because our Twitch is showing different.
No, I've literally got it live. That was
Oh.
that was cash. It was cash. Don't worry. Go Zoo Go from Sarge. Look, Josh has got a pretty savage clock here. He's turned away from winning. An Arena of Glory would have won them the game actually.
I don't think he's on any.
No, there's no way. We're not doing Flage without Arena. You're crazy. Yeah, he's got.
He's
two.
on two. He's
I
on
was
two.
gonna
Okay,
say,
okay.
whew.
Had to check then. Had to check.
Jesus.
Oh, Isabel's sending it.
You got to. You're on 4 live.
Kind of have to here. Preordained, topped one, bottomed one. I believe it's a rich. Oh no,
Oh,
it's
we're just playing off the top.
playing off the top. Strike it rich.
Are we done? Oh no.
Strike it rich
That's a pass in
goes
flames in the hand?
neutral.
No.
No, that's an impulse draw.
Ooh.
They can impulse draw one. They probably don't have it though.
Not enough mana. Fair play. Josh getting game 1 is massive because the game gets way better for him and way worse for Isabel.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one.
I don't know if it is. So Isabel on the play now is going to be their best game. Like this is their best shot at winning another game,
Yeah.
and they've got to win too. So it's scary.
Should we have a look at their sideboarding?
Yeah. So normally, speaking from like Boros Energy, I guess you normally just like trim on Flages in these kind of matchups because they bad.
Yeah.
What's Josh actually got to bring in? He can bring in Spell Bomb, Silence, maybe. Were's not better than
Confined isn't
Leyline.
awful.
It's not awful.
He has better stuff for it though.
Like you want to
So
leave in
Spell
most of the
Bombs.
creatures, yeah.
Silence.
Played Paw Pachali yesterday.
Mystical? No, you don't want mystical. Dispute.
I'm telling you, Blue Fae is overstayed his welcome.
I think deafening silence. Spellbomb come in.
Yeah. Yeah, White Weenie feels unwinnable. John Wildfire is not the end of the world, but that's not where you want to be as the fairies player.
I've just purchased my own
Yeah, Idris is
fairies list.
he's just succumbed to the cult of the Blue Fae. He's bought fairies. I just need more people to keep playing it so that it gets worse. And my prophecy comes true.
Giving up on my walls and
I'm telling you, Walls is solid. Walls is not bad.
spy
Though.
for a bit.
Nice, buy my full Japanese Fae.
I need to know what the cards do. I know what most of them do. Most of them just say fairy or scry.
Yeah, most of them say fairy or human, and then the rest of the text isn't relevant. As long as you can read Spell Stutter Sprite and Ninja the Deep Powers, you're probably.
Well, you don't
alright.
even need to read them. You know what they do anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
The only one that matters is like which one's scry, which one's. I mean, you just know by the art, right? Which one am I scrying off? Which one am I?
What does Fairy Miscreant do?
Fairy Miscreant is when Fairy Miscreant ETB, draw a card for each Fairy Miscreant you control.
Wrong.
No, for each other.
Wrong. No, it's if you control another one, you draw.
If you control another one, you
No,
draw.
it's not a good card.
It's not each other.
You almost made it seem good.
That would have been good.
The beauty of fairies is none of the cards in it are good. To be fair, if you did just be like, yeah, I'm going to cast this spell for 1 mana and draw 2, they'd be like, why is not everyone playing that? Of One Mind is crazy in that deck.
I mainly know what it does from Rona combo from Pioneer.
I sleep. Would I lie? No, yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't lie at locals. There's no point. Card is crazy, though.
I mean, 3 mana draw 2 isn't awful in certain matchups.
3 mana draw 2 is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie.
It's
It's pretty bad.
but like when you're playing against Demir,
You're playing 18 lands. Like,
yeah, but when I played against Scott on Demir Delver,
yeah.
it's not even Delver, Demir Terra, it worked out alright.
Mono Red is not free, but it's pretty good. It depends on the build of Mono Red. Mono Red Madness, I think, is free. But Mono Red, like, if they're playing Mono Red with, like, creatures and...
Electrickery.
Yeah, some of them play Electrickery. But, like, Mono Red with creatures and pingers, and I think that one's less free. Because your sideboard's a lot more strained. I finally get to actually talk about Pauper on this modern RCQ stream. This is all I'm here to do, promote Pauper. While we're talking about Pauper, there is a Pauper event in Firestorm Games happening on, I want to say, July 14th? No, that's wrong.
I'll check the date
It's
for you now.
August. It's August.
It's like August something.
It's August? Hang on. The internet tells us. No, don't apologise. I love talking about Pauper. The 9th of August. There we go. Saturday 9th of August. Be there or be square. And why are you square, Idris? Because you're not around.
I'm not.
Mike's not on. Okay, we're getting into the game. Josh has a Flage in his hand. Dead. Dead card. I think that was a Consign as well. In fairness, Consign does hit the...
Ral triggers and a Ruby Medallion.
Yes, that's the things. It hits the triggers.
And Storm.
Yeah, I mean, usually hitting their Storm trigger's not going to do anything, but...
No, but it can make certain lines a lot worse.
It's annoying to play against for sure.
So is Josh keeping this hand?
Maybe.
On the draw, keeping 7.
Lands and spells, isn't it?
I believe... Is that Leyline Scion?
Is it what?
Leyline Scion.
Oh, banging. It actually, Leyline Scion is
I
irrelevant
see a
in this matchup.
Flage. I've seen a Scion.
Like, you just don't care. You could maybe even convince me to board out all the Leylines in this matchup.
The issue is you can't go for the turn 2 Scion, however, because if the Ruby player's going for it on turn 3, I mean, actually on a multi 5, they can't go for it on turn 3.
Well, there's also the fact of the matter that, like, you can't interact with them anyway because your interaction's stubby denial.
Yeah.
Like, you actually, as the Zoo player being on the draw, you actually can't stop them going off turn 3.
But if there's no Ruby on turn 2,
yeah, I guess Leyline Binding is your
then
best
you
option, right?
just got to hold up the mana and hope to catch them off with a consign to memory.
Yeah. What you want is what happened last match with Josh, where he gets to stick a threat, he has a bit of interaction, you know, he bolted the Ral. He got to make a meaningful play.
Ooh, yeah,
And
Isabel going to 5.
Interrupted Isabel's combo. Isabel on 5 is really bad for Isabel.
Possibly a commander player had to be reminded to...
Jesus. Absolutely putting people on blast. You can't be calling people commander players for a winning in an RCQ.
well, no,
Crazy.
like, plays commander more often than modern is what I mean.
That's actually bonkers.
They went to bottom only one card then.
What's this that Dave sent me? Something to do with the Unity League rankings. I don't know what's interesting about this. Yeah, I know I'm 11, but
Madness.
it's a bullshit ranking system. Because I guarantee you I'm not better than half the people on this list. I've just played in more events than them. Yeah, well, he'll jump me after this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think if he gets semi-finals, he will. He is better than me. All of these people are better than me. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
What,
Yes.
Tom Law.
Tom Law's good. I don't know who
Tom
this
Law's
is.
the brood scale I lost to round 1 in...
We're not even talking about the match.
We're not even talking about the match.
Josh
Turn 1 Ragavan
has
from
turn 1
Josh.
Ragavan, which is insane. It lets him hold up mana. It lets him play on curve and hold up interaction. It's perfect.
It lets him play turn... So he didn't have Leyline Scion. I did lie. It looked like he did. Sorry for fibbing. Isabel going for a Surveil turn 1. Looking at a wish, spinning a wish. We'll see where this leads.
Okay, let's see what the follow-up is for Isabel. Ideally, we're looking for a cost reducer. It's not. It's a desperate ritual. If you're Josh, you are laughing. Oh, okay. We do find the Ruby and the Manamorphos. Oh, that's bad, dude. That's dire.
Fine, we'll do better.
Your RCQ hasn't been reported yet, though.
True. That makes a difference.
So what? If you click on mine, it will get the same amount of points.
How do you know how many
Scroll to the
points?
bottom, and then hover. Just go to the right on the full fire number 2. Yeah, you'll get that. No, you won't. You'll get 1. You'll get like 9 less because you were 3 and 2 in Swiss.
Oh, sure.
I was 3-1-1, but yeah, you'll get like 9 points.
Sorry, I was distracted. Having
Sorry,
a
we were
look
looking at
my
the
score.
EUL standings, which is a terrible metric for measuring player success. You know, I'm really liking Josh's position here. He's going to set up his mana at the end of turn. It's going to be great. He's got stubborn denial,
For the ritual,
which is fair enough.
which is paid for.
It's a bit odd.
But it means... Well, no, it means Isabel can't go off this turn.
Yes.
Because Isabel's looking at going ritual into the ruby. Into
Which means
go
the
off.
Ruby's lost.
No, they have enough mana for the ruby.
Oh, because they paid
paid
for the
for
thing.
it.
And then, yeah,
But it means they only have access to 3 mana rather than 2, and after playing the ruby, they only have 1. They have a Manamorphose, but it makes this line harder to play, and it's probably
thing,
correct.
right? Josh has a consign in his hand. He could have just consigned the Ruby. I think he's going to do both.
Oh, he does have the mana he can fetch.
Yeah, he's got a treasure as well. I reckon he's probably going to fetch the
But he
Veil.
really messes up their turn, yeah.
I don't know if he does mess. I don't know. Is the stubborn denial
Not
getting
his
better?
turn, he messes up.
He messes up. Yeah, Isabel's turn gets really bad.
How did he... Oh, use the treasure.
Yeah, he has a treasure.
Oh, sure.
And now he can.
Now he
surveil.
gets the Triumph.
Or Triumph, either or.
Well, he activates the main with the Triumph.
Oh yeah, he has a Scion in hand, right? Yeah.
He gets Indartha Triumph?
Yes. You know what? I actually
Is it
don't know the
Indartha?
names. I only know. I don't know. I don't even know the names of the ones I play. To be honest. I just call them by their
I think
shards
it's
of
Indartha
Alara
Triumph.
names. Yeah. No,
Oh,
it
no,
does.
you
It
got-
forces more resource out of Elizabeth. So you are right, Cabs. I think that is quite nice.
It is Indartha Triumph,
There it
the
is.
white, black, green, but he did not get it. He got a Temple Garden instead. I believe it's in his hand.
Oh yeah, there you go. It is in his hand. Being exiled, super delicious, tasty gameplay from Josh here. Actually, Mega Modern top 8, by the way, in Birmingham.
Yeah?
Flip a land, as it always does.
Well, if you're against Titan, it's never always bad.
No.
I played against Boros the other day and had both times I got hit by Ragavan on turn 2, flip a Miracle.
Oh,
That was very fun.
I flipped both of a player I played against. I flipped both of their Teleria West to my Ragavan, which is how I won game 1.
I mean, They have Urza's Cave, but Teleria West not being able to go get a Titan is rough.
Yeah.
There we go. We see domain.
Right,
become
domain
active
achieved.
from Josh.
Domain achieved on curve as well, might I add. So he can hold up white, which is nice, and then he has the treasure as well.
No, don't tap like that. Ooh. Oh, deafening silence.
So deafening silence is just non-creature, right? Like he can play like as many things as he wants.
So Ragavan's going to gain. It's red. First strike.
Yeah, Ragavan now has first strike.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I suppose it does literally nothing, so
this
that's
is
cool.
interesting, the fact they're impulsing.
Ooh.
Oh, well, they get it next turn.
They can't play it this turn, yeah, but okay. Well, they could do it in end step as well, actually.
Yes, they can. And then go off on their turn.
Yeah.
And they probably have another Surveil.
That
Isabel
fish
still
doesn't
has a
change the
chance
clock.
from here.
Give him a fish. The fish is just a crazy broken card.
Card's insane.
It's ridiculous.
It sees so much play. It's such a good card.
Who knows what
Ral?
that is? Could be Ral, could be something else.
It's Ral. If you look closely,
there you
you
go.
can see a storm. There you
I'm
go.
not going to look close enough. I just don't care. We're just not casting the Ral in any reality.
Yeah,
really.
the Ral's not getting cast. The Ral's going to exile, right?
Fable's nice, but I don't think the Fable's actually going to have much of an impact on the game, obviously.
Well, it's going to
It's going to do literally nothing.
draw
because
Josh
if
some
Josh
cards
untaps, he
if this
wins.
game goes an extra turn, but this
Can he
game's
stop
ending
this?
this turn.
He cannot. Okay, I think Josh has done everything he can possibly do to try and secure this win. Let's see if Isabel can, with, I think, 3 cards available to them,
I think one card in
pull
hand,
this off. 1 card in hand, 1 card in exile.
and they're about to Surveil.
Big, high-quality stuff.
This is
Is
going to be an
the
interesting
card in
one.
exile the Final Fantasy one, or is it the one that copies stuff?
It's the one in exile.
Yeah,
The one that exiles stuff.
the one that exiles stuff. Okay.
So we have impulse draws. off
So we
the
got
top.
some impulses.
It's
going
reckless
on.
impulse.
Yes. Opera Love Song, that's the one, Cabs.
Yeah. We didn't know the name, but easier for Fran to understand. Just saying.
Yeah.
Reckless impulse.
I need it to be translated into Pauper cards so I can understand what they are. My first language is Pauper.
Ooh, spinning the fish.
Don't need it. Oh!
Ritual and a
Okay.
Morphos in hand.
Right, so, sure, do this.
I think they have to exile a Ral here.
They need a cost reducer, right?
They're the Ruby.
Oh, God.
They have a Morphos.
Do they have a land? Oh, no.
They have a Morphos in hand. They
Yeah.
have a Ruby there. They have another Ritual.
We're going. We're going.
So they have to draw something off of this. This Mana Morphos decides the game, basically. They need
You're
an
saying
impulse draw.
there's a chance.
Nope.
Oh, trash.
And we see
Boom.
Josh close out that
Fist
game.
bump, and Josh closes it out. It might be top 8 for Josh. We don't know.